Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, guys, it is Wednesday. It is hump day, and the rain is back. Check it out. Oh, it rained good again last night. Everything is wet again, as usual. And we got rain for the next couple of days. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Friday's supposed to be decent, and then it's supposed to rain real good Saturday and Sunday as well. And to be honest with you, I haven't looked much beyond that. Nowadays, looking at the weather is just like looking at bad news. But we put a lot of work in yesterday. I had an issue yesterday. Uber started making some weird noise in the back tire, and it kind of worried me a little bit. It's being that Uber is no longer on Come On Mountain. It is at the 41.36, and it was scheduled to leave yesterday to go over there, and it had some weird noise in the tire. I went ahead and did a servicing on it, even though it really wasn't time to do that. And I don't know if it was something hung up in there or whatever, but I couldn't find nothing hung up in there. But I ended up driving it around a little bit, and the noise stopped, and all the fluids looked good, everything looked good. So I don't know, I used it afterwards yesterday to work on the creek crossing down there, because with Uber leaving and that trailer being as low as it is, and the way that it kind of dived down and went back up out of the creek, I was worried that the trailer was going to bottom out going across there with Uber on it. So I went ahead and went down there and fixed that. I also tuned up the generator and also got the sawmill fixed, guys. The sawmill is back up and operational, and got a little bit of milling done. Yesterday was a busy day, to say the least. Definitely didn't go as I planned as far as what the stuff I wanted to do, but I ended up adapting, overcoming, and still having a very productive day. I walked over here to the Drifting Dreamers. I wanted to see how bad the water is over here, and so far it's not too bad. Sorry about that glitch. Phone was glitching on me. It's not too bad. I did come over here with Uber and kind of level out some of the ruts that were over here, just to help displace the water and stuff a little bit, so it would dry out faster, because I knew we had more rain coming. So it's looking better, even though it looks still really bad, but a lot better than what it was. I think we're gonna surprise them and wake them up. I'm not really waking them up. It's like 10:30 in the morning, but we're gonna knock on the door. We're going to the neighbor's house. Let's see if anybody's home. Oh, I'm hearing noise. I'm hearing movement. Oh, I bet the dogs are inside.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going today?
Good.
Hello.
You want to come out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna come on out. We got the door greeter.
Yep. I actually told him I was coming over, guys. He knew I was coming. He didn't know I'd be filming, but he knew I was coming. He knew I was coming, but didn't know I'd be filming.
Yeah. Melissa was actually sitting in the chair, and she goes, "Oh, nope, you can't come in."
Boy, look at this outfit my boy is wearing here. If that ain't a mountain man, I don't know what is.
We like to be comfortable.
So how's the yard holding up with the rain?
Oh, way better actually, since you've done a little bit more work to it. It rained for, I don't know, 30-45 minutes this morning. Not too bad.
It rained last night.
Yeah, and it rained a little last night, and we only very minimum puddles, so not bad at all.
Yeah, we'll see how it holds up after 4 more days of it. Mountain view. Y'all see the mountain view right there, guys? Apparently my phone's not awake right now. It's glitching. It does that from time to time. It hasn't done it in a while, but it has definitely been glitching. How was your live last night?
Oh, live was great. Almost 600 people hung out with us last night. We actually had the kids in the live for the entire live. We didn't plan on that. We planned on just a few minutes, and we were going to get them in and get them out, and Man, the time flies so fast. We just lost track.
Yeah, I told him, I said, if you're wanting a time thing on that, bring them in towards the end.
Yeah.
that way, because once you get in those chats, it just starts rolling, and next thing you know, an hour, it just goes like so fast. It is starting to look like spring out here. Look at all the green in the trees. And if you look up there, that one is starting to bloom with the white flowers.
Yep.
Yeah, and this one right here is also starting to bloom. That is a beautiful tree.
Lissa was just saying this morning about how she was happy that the trees were starting to bloom.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that tree right there that we centered your whole yard around, I'm telling you, it's gonna be epic this season. Epic.
Actually, this morning, here shortly, some big news coming up. We're going to be going to get our rental car finally. The insurance policy finally came through. Everything is approved. We're about to get the ball rolling. So we're going to go get the rental car today, come back, and the very first thing we're going to do, we're going to get that stump up, guys.
Yep, the stump is definitely coming. I'll show you all the swing that one of their subscribers sent them. The kids absolutely love it. Every time I come over here and they're outside, they're playing. But there is a problem. Well, I will tell you this. If you're going to get it up, it's going to be by hand.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is right now...
Because Uber's gone.
Yeah, I'm just going to dig around it as much as I can and then take the chainsaw and flush it up for now.
Definitely make sure you get all the dirt. You don't want dirt on your chainsaw blade.
Yeah. So as long as your feet are up, you don't hit it. But if you drag your feet, you know, it could hurt a little.
That right there is the biggest kid on the mountain, guys.
You better believe it.
I actually took them on a little trip yesterday to see a secret little place I found. As far as the rivers coming together and all this, absolutely gorgeous spot.
It's amazing, actually.
Gorgeous spot, and y'all guys can actually see it today on. Or no, that's not going to be on today's video. Is it? Yes, it's on today's video on Come On Homesteading.
Nice.
That video will probably be coming out around 2 or 3. I stayed up late last night until about 1 o'clock in the morning. Got it edited and ready to go. I just got to do the title and the thumbnail and schedule it for you guys to watch. So it's a good video. It's basically me fixing all the damage to the road with Uber 2 days after the flash flood that we had, and it was a project, guys. Man, it was a project.
I know you put some time in by yourself, and we put some time in yesterday too.
Yesterday we got about 4 or 5 hours out there as well, and I put a full day in 2 days earlier.
Yep.
So yeah, it took some doing, but I needed to get it done before Uber left the mountain. Uber left the mountain last night at like 9 o'clock at night. Gary and them worked until dark trying to get ready for what we're doing over there. And he didn't get here until about 9:30 last night to pick up Uber. I went ahead and loaded Uber up on the trailer, had it chained down, the attachments that we're going to need and all of that stuff on the trailer, so all he had to do was just back up to it. I was whooped by the end of the day yesterday. Yesterday was from about 7 in the morning till 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it was a long day, and there was no lunch breaks and all of that. It was getting it.
Just getting it.
So blood pressure did good though. Blood pressure did good.
So you seem to have found a good schedule for it. Everything is starting to level out.
It's getting there.
Nice.
It's getting there. It's not quite stable where it needs to be, but it was the first full day, like real day like that, because that's my days, guys. Sometimes I work until morning, until the next morning, like all day. Yeah. They've seen it, and so that's the first time I've made it through that long of a day without having issues. So yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't check it like I probably should have yesterday because I was so far away from the cabin. I didn't have the stuff with me to check it. Yeah. But I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel like I was, if I would have got dizzy or whatever, I would have shut it down and I'd have been like, I got to go back to the cabin.
Well, it would have took you 15 minutes to get back to the cabin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a journey. Also, I want to mention, I'm not going to say no names, but I actually got a PayPal last night from one of you guys. Ooh. And I just want to say I greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to say amounts. I'm not going to say names because there was no message, so I don't know if they want to be known or not. So I'm not going to do that, but greatly appreciate it, and thank you so very much. But I don't think I'm going to be on here a ton today. I got a lot to do. Tim with Ridge Life is on his way.
Go Ridge Life!
He is on the road right now. And I wouldn't be confident if he was bringing Blue, because I don't know if he'd make it. But he is bringing his car, so I think he'll get here just fine. I love you. Love you, Tim. But yeah, he's on his way. He should be here around 3:30 today, something like that. So I'm excited about that. Tim's going to be here for 4 days. He's going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and leaving out Sunday evening. And we do have 2 days of rain before we get one sunshine day to go over to the 41.36 and get it in. So we're going to make the best of it. We're going to try to do some grilling and chilling, and we're going to do some collab work and some YouTube behind the scenes stuff and all of that. And just swap ideas and stuff like that, because that's what us YouTubers do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to make the best of it. It does suck, though, that the last couple of times people's actually came here, it's always raining.
Yep, when Levi and Ian were here,
Yep.
It was raining.
So it started with this guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Ice storm.
I have a new resident on the mountain, and we had a 3-day ice storm starting the very next day. And then 2 weeks later, a flash flood, and another week later, the worst one in the history of since 1983 or something like that. So,
oh, I don't mean to change the subject on you, but I got some good news this morning.
What's up?
I got a phone call, and next week I have a job interview for an HVAC position somewhere close by. So
Nice. Yeah, we was actually on the phone. He said, "Hey, I got a call from this place. I need to answer it." So yeah, that's cool. That's the first I've heard this myself. I didn't know what the phone call was, because whenever we hung up is when I started walking over here. Well, that's a good deal.
Yep.
Well, hopefully you get it. Everybody say some prayers for the man right here. Say, "Lord, please help old Mike get that HVAC position." But hey, for right now, hey, you can get 10 on 2.
You can get 10 on 2.
You
Let me
can
know.
get 10 on 2. Don't forget to put your phone number in. Save 3 cents.
Save 3 cents on a gallon.
So you've never met Tim.
I haven't. And actually, I won't get to meet him today because today's a work day. I got to go to work today at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
So I'll have to beat him tomorrow.
Yep. Well, we'll still be up when you get home, so you never know.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain anymore. I won't have to call you to come get me on the other side.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. I believe before this week's over with, I will be rescuing this guy again. Hopefully from no life-threatening stuff, just actually getting him here on the mountain.
Just a little goober cross.
But I will tell you, Uber's not here right now.
Yeah, so we'll have to make sure.
So be careful.
Have to use the truck.
So be careful. All right, guys, I think that's going to be about it for today. I hope everybody has an amazing hump day. Make sure that you go and get it. Reach out to somebody that you ain't talked to in a very long time and you can't remember why. Just reach out and say, "Hey, we got socials." It's easy to find everybody these days. Reach out and just say, "Hey, thinking about you." Come on. Until we see each other again, guys, come on. Hey, keep it real.